Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and welcome to another show, Real Estate Talk with Beth, where every week we do this show, and it's all about real estate here on Bolivar Peninsula, from the Bolivar Ferry to the Highland Bridge, from the beach to the bay, nowhere else but here on Bolivar.
Right here.
And today we're going to talk about what I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this. What you do for
the steps I take.
Yeah, the steps you take, because we've seen the market report now. We're following that. We're getting into a drill down as far as your house is going to have to be marketed. Your house is going to have to be priced right. You're going to have to showcase the amenities and what that house offers, because we've got 200 and some homes up, maybe
Right.
300 by now. And they're on the market an average around 108 to 115 days. And they're selling, but there's a lot to choose from.
There's a lot to choose from
Almost
out
3
there.
years
Yeah.
worth of inventory.
So, and a lot of that's, experience, and I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I have been doing this for 24 years. So I've been through all different kinds of markets. And if you just started in the market this past 3 years, as a realtor, wow.
Yeah, you made some money quick.
Yeah, and you didn't have to do anything, really. It was just easy going. Now it's harder. It's harder to get those homes sold. Everybody knows that. So that's just kind of what we're going to go through today. What I do when I walk in, and I've always done this, even when things were easy, when things were hard. I may not get to every step, but I have this in my plan. So the first step I do is to, you call me, say, hey, Beth, I want to sell my house. And I'm like, okay, I want to schedule a time to come over and visit with you. Take a look at the property, because no two houses are the same here on Bolivar Peninsula. So it depends on what amenities you have, when it was built, where is it located, all of that. So I'm going to come over and talk to you about that. Talk to you about what your goals are. Is your goal to sell it fast? If you got time, what kind of conditions it is in? Do we need to bring some people in to help you get it into that selling condition? Do we need staging? That's something else that we do. We can bring stagers in. So just all those different things. That's that initial contact. And before I actually even come out, I'm going to send you the pre-listing agreement. So what you're going to get from me. You've already read it, and hopefully you have. And so when I come in, pretty much you've read it. If you're not one of those readers, then I'm going to go over everything with you. So that's the first meeting, and then I'm going to call you back. We're going to schedule another appointment after I look at what the numbers are, because I don't know what those numbers are before I actually see the house. It's a two-step process.
Yeah.
And if I walked in there and just said, oh, well, this is what I think it should sell at, that's not really giving you an accurate number.
And when you say you come back to give them numbers, how do you come up with these numbers?
Oh, I crunch the numbers depending on location. Well, I go into MLS. And, like I said before, I use the Houston Association of Realtors, because I feel like that has most of the data that I need.
Comparatives.
Right. And I compare your property to others that have sold. You can look at what's active, but the sold number is those folks that hit that finish line. You don't want to be in that pack of 282 houses.
Right.
Because you're going to be there for a while. You want to be through that finish line sold.
Right.
Because I'm a runner, I always go to that finish line, right? That's my goal, is to get to that finish line. And I hope that's, the seller's goal. So once we get through that, we decide on the number. And, the seller is the boss to dictate the number. I suggest the number, but they're the boss to tell me what it is. My goal is to get them the most money I can. That is my job. And, if I don't think it's going to sell at that number, I'll say, we can try that, but, just so you know, this is what it's probably going to sell at. So we discuss on, that. And then once we get the listing signed, then my team goes to work. So, I have photographers on our team. I've got my brother Charles, who helps me with everything. He steps into action. We have my broker that helps me with other things. We have people who do the copy, the content for that. So everything steps into place. We order everything, and it takes about a week to get you ready to go online, unless we have to do some staging. So we come out, we put the signs up, and then I like to go online on a Thursday. And so you're ready to go on a Friday, and then the weekend hits. Now, in the past 4 or 5 years, as soon as it hit, you'd have a contract by Monday. We're not doing that anymore. So we need to start scheduling open houses. We need to schedule it to have it on Bolivar Live.
Right.
We got to have all that stuff scheduled. So that happens in the first, 2 weeks once we get it listed. So then, let's see.
And you've got a marketing plan that
I'm looking at it right here.
that you do for all your homes then.
Right.
And that includes the photography, the drone, everything to get that house out through
The
MLS,
social media.
the social media, and market that house.
Right.
It doesn't just, you don't just put it on MLS saying, okay, if I
I'm
don't
gonna
sell
pray.
it, someone else.
No, no, because I put it in MLS, and then I do the just listed stuff on social media, and then we come in here and do a show on it with the drone photography, with those still shots. So, how many followers do you have?
Well, on Facebook alone is 57,000.
So that's some great exposure there.
Yeah, we get some exposure.
Yeah, I don't have that many followers, but you do, and that's what's important. So that's just getting it on the market.
But
And
we also put it on YouTube, Bolivar Live TV, and it stays up on Bolivar Live TV for 8 weeks.
yeah, that Bolivar Live TV,
Yeah.
that's amazing. And then, something else that I always discuss with my clients is, look, we have an easy exit listing program. Not every agent is for every seller.
Right.
Not every seller is for every agent. So if you get into it and you say, gosh, that Beth, she doesn't do her job. She's not doing her job. She can't help me sell the house. Look, I don't want to work with somebody who doesn't want to work with me. If you don't want to sell, if you decide you don't want to work with me, I'll let you out of the listing agreement.
And that's, it's hard to make everyone happy.
Oh, yeah, I can't. And that's my job, is to try to make you as happy as I can. But if I can't, then there's no reason for everybody to be upset.
Right.
Just, whatever I can do to make it easier for you. Or life happens.
Yeah.
Beth, I decided I'm not going to sell my house. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Just let me know. And then, we can all remain friends. I get most of my business from referrals. So if I don't get that referral from them, then that's not doing me any
Right.
good.
There's no better way than advertising by word of mouth.
There's no better way than advertising.
No better way. So.
Yeah. So, and the numbers, how much I sell, what I sell, when I sell, that's all great. But at the end of the day, if I don't have a happy client, then none of that matters.
Right. And I can tell you right now, you're probably thinking, okay, that's what she does for the buyers.
Or for the sellers.
Or for the sellers. What can she do for a buyer? Well, stay tuned. We're going to have another show on that. So don't think we've left that out. But with the number of homes that are on the market and your listings, I wanted the people to know, because I've said this before about what she does on every listing.
I've got the whole package. Yeah.
I'll get phone calls, and it's not as bad now as it was, but I'd get a phone call. We got to do this show real quick. Yeah, okay, Beth. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Can we wait till 7 or 8 in the morning? But she does. She hits the ground running.
Okay, well, I have a team of people that I work with that helps me do that. I can't do it all myself. But it's funny, I was over at some client's house yesterday, and I just sold some of their property, and they called me to come and sell their house, and she goes, now, will you have it on David's show?
We'll have it on David's show.
So, you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. So
Right.
There you go. And we do open houses too. We do the professional phone calls. And another thing that we do, we have a sphere of influence, not just with clients, buyers out there, but other agents. It's important to have that contact with other agents and
to let them know what you just listed.
Yes, and to put it on that realtor tour that Southland Title puts on. We put it on that. Yeah, that's once a month, so it doesn't always go on right away, but that's good feedback too. But to talk to those other agents, I always strive to be that agent that somebody wants to do a deal with. I don't want to be that agent that, oh gosh, she's awful, don't want to do a deal with her. No, I welcome other agents to do those deals together because it's important.
Well, and it makes their customer happy if they have a buyer, and it makes your customer happy as a seller too. So, well, if people want to get hold of you, maybe they have questions on the market or when's a good time.
Phone number.
I know, I don't have it up there.
Okay, well, you can always call me. I'm at 214-801-9801. You can come see me. Our office is here locally. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Do you have a minute for that?
Yeah.
Okay, so, we are local. I brought my brother in this past year, and he's chairing the 5K for the Crab Fest.
Cool.
Yeah, so we're getting involved locally. We work with other community events, community charities, and it's important to give back to the community that you live and work in.
Yep.
So there. Okay, so you can come see us at our office. We're diagonal from the big store. We have a sign out there, 110 Realty Group, or you can go to our website, WeSellCrystalBeach.com.
Cool. We're going to head on out. Hope you enjoyed the show. Remember, we do this show every Monday at 10:30. Bolivar Live Real Estate Talk with Beth. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live with Beth Terminella from 110 Realty Group. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye. 110 Realty Group on Bolivar Peninsula, located in Crystal Beach, Texas, believes finding the perfect home or property is a necessity for every client. That it's crucial to provide relevant, up-to-date information on the market, properties, and homes for sale to each and every seller or buyer. Keeping up with the market in today's world is how 110 Realty Group exceeds expectations for their clients. 110 Realty Group in Crystal Beach, Texas are your real estate sales professionals, both in beach home sales and property sales. Finding the perfect custom home on Bolivar Peninsula is a specialty of Beth Terminella. Keeping up with the daily changes and available homes, properties, and the changing market makes 110 Realty Group the choice for several custom builders for spec homes and investors looking for short-term rentals, along with home buyers looking for that perfect beach house for their family. 110 Realty Group for all your real estate needs on Bolivar Peninsula, in Galveston County, and across Texas.